Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing a Chanel skincare haul. I picked up several goodies here from different categories. I have items from the Sublimage skincare line, the Lift, Hydra Beauty, a bit of everything. So that is today's video. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. So as many of you know, I have my online beauty consulting service, and I get a lot of questions from people asking what they should do for the service. A very popular question or consultation is, where do I place blush, bronzer, and highlighter for my features? That's a very popular one. Sometimes people like to just present their entire collection and just sort of weed out what is and isn't working for them. Those are some very popular topics of conversation that I've had in the past. So if that sounds like something that you need or you need guidance with, click the link in the description box to make an appointment. All right, let's dive into my haul here. I have my lovely Chanel bag with the little holiday ribbon on the top. So a few weeks ago, I was invited to do an online masterclass, and we just discussed, what did we discuss? The holiday collection, of course, and some new items. Now, I have some new-ish skincare items. Nothing super brand new, I don't think. Let me check. Nothing completely hot off the press, but new-ish. And some of these I've already purchased and used before, or I've used samples of and fell in love. So the first item I want to show you is the Sublimage exfoliating granules here. So the Sublimage skincare line is the line for global anti-aging, and this is the Vanilla Seed Face Scrub. Now, oftentimes when I have an exfoliator, I don't love a scrub because it tends to be too harsh for my skin, except for these here. I've used these before. This is like a repurchase. These are amazing. So this is the Ultimate Complete Skincare Exfoliating Face Scrub, concentrated with vanilla planifolia seeds and detoxifying harungana. This gentle exfoliator helps purify and refine the look of the skin while enhancing its radiance. So in the box here, you get this little spatula. So instead of dipping your finger into the jar, you can just scoop it out, which is nice. Now, this is a glass jar, so do be careful not to drop this because, I mean, it's a very heavy, sturdy glass, but you certainly don't want to drop this on your bathroom floor. This smells lovely. It has a soft vanilla scent, and this is what the granules look like. They're suspended in this jelly here. And what's really lovely is that this is not harsh whatsoever. You might think like granules might be too harsh on your skin, but they're really not. And there's something so magical about this exfoliant. So you use this once or twice a week. I think once a week for myself is perfectly fine. And you put this onto clean skin. So after you've removed your makeup, you massage this onto your clean skin, and it helps get rid of dead skin cells, impurities, and the granules feel really fine and soft. They're not harsh whatsoever. And so you just do this on your face, your neck, your décolleté, and when you rinse it off, it leaves your skin with such a beautiful glow. I don't know how they do it, but it really just gives you this beautiful radiant glow. And my skin looks and feels so much softer after it, so this was an item that I needed to repurchase. My hand definitely feels much smoother and softer just from doing that for a few seconds, and I think it also gives a bit more radiance and glow. So that's the first item here. Next up is something from the Le Lift line. So Lift is more for lifting and firming, plumping. Sublimage is all of that plus antioxidants and anti-aging. It's more of that. So here I have the Lift Night Cream. They didn't always have a night cream in the Lift. They have a cream that's a fine texture, normal texture, and then a richer texture. but they recently came out with this one here that's specifically for nighttime, and it's a bit richer in texture because you want something that's a bit more hydrating and a bit more heavy duty for the nighttime. So this is smoothing, firming, and also renewing as well. And I put this on my face, neck, and I also take it down here just to make sure that everything gets the same treatment. And they use something called botanical alfalfa concentrate instead of retinol. Like Chanel doesn't have a retinol, but they use a alfalfa concentrate that has very similar properties. So that's where you get the cell regeneration and skin renewal in the alfalfa concentrate. As you can see, the color scheme is different. It's more of a black and pink, whereas Sublimage is just gold. Here we also have a small little spatula to extract the night cream without dipping your finger inside. So the Lift Night Cream is composed of 94% natural origin ingredients. Like I said, it's smoothing and firming, but also has a repairing and regenerative property as well. This is a really great cream if you have dry skin, mature skin, dehydrated skin. It's really great also for winter. I bought some of these products here in preparation for winterizing my skin because I know that the months are going to be a bit harsh on my skin. So if I can have something that's going to plump and renew and just really deeply moisturize my skin in the evening, that's a really great plan. The Lift skincare line has a very faint aroma. I wouldn't say it's a fragrance. It just smells almost like a little bit botanical. And this is the cream here. It's a little bit richer than a regular face cream, but it doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel too heavy. It's really lovely. So I was able to try a few samples a few weeks ago, and that's how I ended up deciding on this one here, because I did see a difference. Just when I would wake up in the morning, I would just look really moisturized, because sometimes moisturizers don't seem to last the whole night. You wake up and you're like, my skin looks a bit parched, but with this one here, I feel the moisture lasting all night long. Next up is something from the Hydra Beauty line. So Hydra Beauty is really just basic hydration. This is like the entry-level skincare line. If you just want to hydrate and moisturize, there's no alfalfa sprout concentrate, there's no lifting, no firming, no skin regeneration, anything like that. It's really just going to hydrate. So I got one of their newer masks. This is the Camellia Repair Mask, and this is the multi-use hydrating comfort mask. So this is just really great for a boost of hydration. The packaging here is just your basic white, and of course on top we get a new separate little spatula to scoop out our face mask. So the Hydra Beauty Camellia Mask, think of the word hydra, like water hydrating. It's just a really great source of water for your skin, if you will. There's hyaluronic acid, there's also some camellia wax, so it just feels very emollient and also very sealing, like it just sort of seals everything into your skin. This has the signature Hydra Beauty scent. This entire skincare line smells like white peach and melon, but not in a very overwhelming way. It's just very light and fresh, and everything in this collection smells like this. So this one here, the texture feels a little bit waxy. When you apply it, it feels a little bit like a wax, like the camellia wax that we mentioned earlier. You definitely feel it. It honestly feels a little hint richer and thicker than the night cream, but I think it's just the wax and oil ingredients in here that just help create that barrier. So you can wear this at night, just like a nice layer, or you can actually wear this in the daytime, but much thinner. And so a few weeks ago, I took a week and a half off, and we spent the time up north in a chalet in a hot tub. And so I was exposed to a little bit more of nature and the elements, and I would wear this during the day. I would wear the samples of the Camellia Repair Mask, and it wasn't too thick. You just want to make sure you apply a thinner layer. If you want to sleep with it overnight, you can go a little bit heavy-handed with it. And once you blend it into the skin, the scent evaporates. It doesn't linger with you. You're not going to smell it on your skin right away. Just when you apply it, you'll notice it. But then by the time you've massaged it everywhere, it's gone. The Camellia Repair Mask is good if you have a lot of winter conditions where you live, if you're outdoors a lot. It does give you that like cocooning, comforted, like your skin is being sheltered by the harsh exterior. That's the type of vibe this mask gives off. Moving on to the Solution 10 or the Solution 10 from Chanel. This is amazing if you have sensitive or reactive skin. It has 10 ingredients in it, and it was made specifically for the most reactive, most sensitive skin types out there. Now, I personally don't have the most sensitive or reactive skin, but I know when the weather gets harsh, my skin doesn't always cooperate well. So this is a preemptive measure, if you will. I am just stocking up on the winter skincare goods that I will need in the near future. The first ingredient is water, so it's just giving you that glass of water for your skin. And then the second one is a vegetable source of squalene, which is very nourishing and also helps to maintain the skin's water barrier, so it's not being compromised, and we're just keeping our skin really nice and healthy and hydrated. This has absolutely no scent, no fragrance whatsoever, because it is made for the most sensitive skin, and it feels very emollient and very hydrating as well. My right hand is getting the royal treatment here with all of the moisturizers and exfoliation as well. This is great if your skin needs some temporary soothing or de-stressing. You know, in winter when the center of your face here gets a bit more red, if you just blow your nose a bit more, it kind of gets red around here. This is a great product for that, just to like soothe and calm everything down. So I am ready for winter. I mean, I'm not, but my skin is getting there. Now, I purchased all of my products at Holt Renfrew, and I spoke to Julia. She's the counter manager for Chanel, and she gave me a couple of goodies here that I wanted to share with you. The first one here is this beautiful red pouch that she got in. This is gorgeous. It says Chanel Beauty, Chanel Beauty. I need to figure out a way to add some straps to this so I can walk around pretending I have a little Chanel bag. The red and gold is so beautiful. It makes me think of the holiday, makes me think of the No. 5 holiday collection here. Inside is black, and it's very similar in shape to a lot of the other Chanel makeup pouches and beauty pouches that we've had, but the tweed is really nice. It feels very substantial, and it reminds me of the tweed that's on the chairs when you go to the counter or the boutiques. You know how the chairs have that like quilted tweed, very classic Chanel pattern. This is what it reminds me of here, so I'm very grateful for this. Thank you, Julia. And then she also gave me another little bauble here. This is a Sublimage nightlight. So let's open this up here. I think we figured out how to turn it on when we were at the counter. So on the front here we have the Sublimage de Chanel, and on the back here this plant is the Vanilla Planifolia, if I'm not mistaken. This is the namesake plant or active ingredient in the Sublimage skincare line. It's going to rest there for the moment, but I might move it around a bit later. Alright guys, this is it for my Chanel skincare haul. Let me know what you think. I could have easily titled this like my Chanel winterized skincare kit. These are items that I've either used full size and just repurchased, or I had samples of and they were so wonderful that I bought the items full size. But either way, I stand by all of these items here. I think they're fabulous, and I'm certain if you give them a try, you will love them as well. If you're new to my channel, I certainly hope you take the time to like, comment, and also subscribe. Those are all fabulous ways to support me here on my channel. I forgot to put on mascara. I just realized that I forgot to put on mascara. All this time, I'm like, something's not working for my makeup. I don't know what it is. I forgot to put on mascara. It's one of those mornings, you guys. It's one of those mornings. This looks much better. I'm glad I realized this at the end of the video. Oh well, nobody's nerfect. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.